Chronically Blue.
Now we have Sonic R. Also, and this is not obligatory. You don't have to do this. But in my bio, you can go ahead and check it out. There is a Ko-fi, which I have there. So if people want to like raise money to reach a specific marathon that I have set up, absolutely we can make that happen. Fun little thing here with Sonic R, you can actually rotate the R and press the Y button to change the colors. Was there a yellow-blue one? There isn't. Oh, no, there it is. There's yellow-blue. Yes, we have Supersonic Racing. Or just Sonic R. This game was released for the Saturn. It is known as one of the first 3D Sonic games. And I'm going to have a fun time trying to remember exactly where the coins are and the Chaos Emeralds. If you've never seen Sonic R before, it is a 3D racing game where we have the first Sonic 3D game. The only other thing that could possibly be before this would be Sonic Jam, also on the Sega Saturn. So yeah, there was not exactly an original 3D Sonic game. It was Sonic Jam, which was a collection of 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles, which they had to rebuild from the ground up in the Saturn itself. And Sonic R. Yeah, Sega Saturn didn't really sell too well, believe it or not. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. But, meh. Things happen. So, at the very least, we have the GameCube to thank for having a way in order to easily play Sonic R and Sonic CD, because that one wasn't available for quite a while. It was only available on PC, I want to say. And even then, that's still, like, kind of iffy to, like, when all the timelines and such add up. Anyway, so, what do we have to do in order to 100% Sonic R? I'm so glad you asked. What we have to do is we have to do two things. We have to get the Chaos Emerald and get into first place. And then we also have to get the 5 character tokens and get into first, second, third place. If you get into first, second, third place with the character tokens, great, you get to go and fight the secret character, and once you beat them in a race, you unlock them. There's another character token, that's fine. Anyway, you can like take your time very slowly going through in order to get the character tokens and then just beat everyone in the final one if you're good. We also have little areas here, and there's the Chaos Mode that we need. So yeah, we're definitely not going to get a character token here, but we do at least have a Chaos Emerald. Yoink. Yeah. We're going to be seeing this a lot in the game. My goodness. If the game audio is too loud or too quiet, do let me know. I will happily adjust it for your viewing pleasure, and or hearing pleasure actually, because you hear with your ears, you don't see with your ears. But who knows? Maybe you do both. I don't know. Anyway. There's replay where we can watch how we did on the race just to see how awesome we were, and then retry where you actually retry the race. But if you want to replay it and just watch it, you can. Also, weather effects are randomized. When it is snowy, it is actually very beneficial because it turns the water to ice, and that part really helps. Yep, we're just gonna slow roll over here, Sonic. Gonna go ahead and grab this character token because we are trying to get all these here. Over behind this little waterfall is also another character token that we absolutely missed because we're that dope. Got some speed shoes here, which are not the best due to the controls not being the greatest. Got another character token here that I absolutely missed. No, there we go, we got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, as you can see here, we can actually walk on the ice because it is icy. Yeah, I know, pretty awesome. I want to say there's a character token behind the trees as well. It's been a minute since I've 100%ed Sonic R, but I know that if you can do it. Did you know that you can 100% a game? Psh, I know, crazy news. What am I talking about? Also, unfortunately, due to me being in Florida and it being, you know, New Year's Eve and all that, there are going to be fireworks. So, I'm hoping that it does not pick up on the mic. But there's only so much I can do if it does pick up. Is it here or is this just a shortcut? I think this is just a shortcut. Okay. I want to say the other one would probably be over yonder. Yeah, I want to say it'd be over here. Let me just get... Oh, okay, that's 20. Yep, there it is. Hey, great. And that is the last little area. So, all we have to do now is finish the race. And then we can go ahead and get we can fight the little character. And in case you don't know, or if you do know quite a lot of Sonic lore and creepypastas, this is where Tails.exe comes to play. That's right, we have Tails Doll in Sonic R. This is where Tails Doll makes its first appearance. But first up, we have Metasonic. You know, that enemy that was so awesome and so great to fight in Sonic the Fighters? Yeah, I know, it was great. But now we get to show off how awesome our skills are when we are not trying to 100%. And yeah, thankfully, I was enough of a homebody in order to memorize kind of where the little coins are, as well as the chaos emeralds are, the other words. You can go in that loop-to-loop if you want. It really just gets you rings, which, as you saw, I don't need. So if you want to, you can, but like it's completely optional. Get my Sonic. Right here is a little dash pad where you want to avoid it when you're 100%ing it. If you're just in a regular race, then you kind of want to go for it because it converts your rings into a little rainbow dash. No, not like My Little Pony, but you get a little rainbow dash when you touch that little pad. And if you have 50 rings, then you would go the maximum distance on it, where it would just take you right through it. So again, if you're trying to save up, then kind of don't touch it. Yeah, that's how far it takes you when you have all 50 rings. And there we go. And Sonic has popsicle hands, because he's cold as ice. Yeah, I spent a lot of time on this game as a kid. And now that we have beaten it, we can play as Metasonic. How do we get Dr. Eggman, you ask? I'm so glad you asked. Once you get first place in all the races, you get Dr. Eggman. I know, you care so much. So yeah, we get cute little trophies here. Look at them, so cute, it's adorable. As Radical City, Regal Ruin, Reactor Factory, Radiant Emerald, and Resort Island. Radiant Emerald is the one that we cannot unlock because we need to first place all the other stuff. It doesn't matter if you get second or third or anything. They're just like, no. There's only 5 racers. You can get first. And he was like, fine then, Sega. Whatever, I didn't care anyway. You're making me play a 3D racing game. Like, whatever. I don't care. Doesn't matter. But yeah, there's going to be many a pathway in specifically this one as well as Regal Ruin, because there's many different areas where you can like go off, as you can see here. And actually, we got an electric shield, which is one of the few times that we do see it here, so that's definitely going to help me. I don't think... Okay, yeah, this one... Ah, dang it, that was a coin. We can go ahead and get that back. Don't worry about that. It'll be alright. Yeah, the little yellow lines that you see on the... Dang it. You. Hey, we did a bit of a U-turn, but that's okay. We can make that up, don't worry. The yellow lines that you see on the map, those are going to be the parts that you need to pay in order to advance through. Actually, since we got... Yeah, we're missing 2. We went over there. We got that one. So let's go ahead and get this Chaos Emerald. Yeah, if it's 50, it's going to be a Chaos Emerald. If it's 20, then it's most likely going to be a character token. Knuckles, I dare you get ahead of me. I'm doing a live stream, don't you see? When you're living in the city, you know you gotta survive. You know, you just gotta keep that dream alive. Got the coin. Got the coins! Where's the last character token? Ah, hold on. Is it over here? It sure isn't. Cool. That's right, we can get this. Oh yeah, I might have to redo this one, but that's fine. As long as I can get the Chaos Emeralds, then I know that I can just, like, slow down and take my time. Getting first place is not hard when you know everything. It's a little difficult when you're trying to get the Chaos Emeralds and go to, like, all the different, like, side stuff. Okay. At the very least, we got the Chaos Emeralds, so all we have to do now is get the character tokens, and then we're able to move on ahead. Because we got two Chaos Emeralds. Chronically Blue, I hear you cry. Why do we need the Chaos Emeralds? Well, the Chaos Emeralds unlock Supersonic, of course. Psh. Well, you didn't want Supersonic? Sorry, I guess Supersonic's too good for you. I'm just kidding. I know Supersonic isn't too good for you. Supersonic's awesome. Now here's where I'm going to most likely mess around a bit in order to figure out where the coins are. I know there's... Oh, you know what? Yep, it's right here, isn't it? I think that's exactly it. There's one on this path. No, I got that one. Where am I missing it then? Got that one. Also, it is super easy to hit those bumpers. I make that little area look way too easy. Got that one. Okay, so I know we have the one. Where's the other one? I know it has to be around here. Let's go ahead and stop here. And unfortunately, this is where, yeah, turning is not what this game excels at. Okay, we're not gonna go there. We're gonna go over here. I really am trying to figure out where the other coin is. It's not there. Might be... I remember having to, like, kind of struggle a little bit when it comes to, like, finding the coins. Let me just go ahead and try to get as much of a lead as possible. Because they really don't want you to, like, find the secret characters. Okay, let me go normal, because sometimes they put them along the normal path. And we got speeches. Like, that's the little area there that we always go through. No, this is the one that we get there. Okay. I know that it's here. Well, obviously it's here, or else they wouldn't be a counter. Okay. We can find this. Don't worry. I know we can. I've seen me do it. Okay, let me go ahead, and for the sake of everything, let me check. I really just want to check to make sure I don't waste everyone's time. I'm with wasting a little bit of time, not wasting everyone's time. Okay, yes, this is the right one. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. I think so, anyway.
Ready, set, go!
Also, I kind of hate how, like, Dr. Eggman is here just, like, egging us on, being like, oh, ho, ho. Don't you know, pesky hedgehog? I do many things, including jazz. You do jazz? Yes, I do. Why do you do jazz? Why don't you? Fair enough, I guess. Like, guess I didn't really think about that. No, you drive a hard bargain. I mean, why don't I do jazz? Then I can throw my jazz hands. I think the coin is in that little area because I keep jumping to the left instead of going, like, all the way through. So, let me go ahead and do that now-ish. Careful, though. You can hit your head there. Let me go here. I want to say it's going to be around this way. Yep. Let's try that again. Sonic, let's turn around. Turn around. Every now and then I get a character coin, and then I bump myself around. Yes. Good, good. Yeah, they like to be very tricky when it comes to the character coins. I missed this one, I want to say. I sure did. Aha. Give about how you jump as well, because when you jump, you can still bounce off of the bumpers. Which I know is super awesome. I'm so glad that they did that for us. That's so nice of them. I'm so glad I'm going through 100% of these games just for me to never touch them again. But hey, this is the new year. This is what it's all about. Starting a game and finishing it so we can enter the new year being like, look at all the stuff that I did way back then. Let's get this coin. Turn around. So slow. There's no way to make this move any faster. Thank you. And now we are moving and we are living in the city. Because you know you gotta survive. No, we're living in the city. You got to keep your dream alive. Where everything is real, can't you see? We currently have like over 100 rings. And I know that Knuckles is beating us, but that's okay. We don't care about Knuckles. We care about the secret character, which I want to say this one's going to be Tails Doll. Which, don't play as the secret characters. Like, yeah, it's cool, but like, Sonic's the fastest. And I don't mean that as in like, obviously, or like as in like a biased opinion. I mean like, legitimately, he is the fastest. There's no reason to play as any other characters. Especially Amy or Dr. Eggman. The only reason why you might want to play as them is because they are, you know, immune to the water. Like Amy's car turns into like a boat thing, so she literally just ignores the water, and Eggman just hovers above it all willy-nilly. So, so many rings. But yeah, since we know what the fastest path is, just go through like all the shortcuts, and you'll beat them easily. Regal Ruin, that's the one that's going to be a little unique because of all like the stop goes, and like they like to do animations with the Chaos Emeralds, so that one's going to be very tricky. However, after the next two races, that'll be it. That'll be the rest of the character tokens and of the Chaos Emeralds, honestly. Yeah, believe it or not, it's a pretty short game, which kind of might be why it didn't sell too well, but also like there's many reasons why Sonic R is so polarizing. One of them is for the soundtrack, because as many people have stated, this is not the soundtrack of a racing game, and I tell them, you shut your face hole, this is the soundtrack of the Sonic R game, and it is fantastic. And I'm a polyamorous person. If a song is good, I will listen to it happily. And they cooked. They did awesome with all the songs on this game, on the soundtrack. Like, all 6 songs are amazing. I love them. Like, 7. There's 7 songs here. And, you know, if they put a lot of effort into every single song, it's awesome. It's a lot, like, the best way I could describe it to people is it is very akin to K-pop Demon Hunters, where, like, they cooked and, like, worked with every single song and made it, like, the best it possibly could be. And it's just beautiful. It's perfect. Okay, and there we go. Now we have Tails Doll. Yeah, well, fancy dance like that. We got Tails Doll. Ooh. Little waves. Okay, great. Now that we've done that. Yeah, again, there's only 2 more secret characters, and then we will be done with all the coins. So next, it is Regal Ruin. I'm glad you like the term polyamorous. I stole it from a TikToker who said that they were polyamorous, and they played like a bunch of different songs, like Britney Spears, and then Metallica, and other stuff. Whoop, that's a 50. We can't go there yet. That's all right. We can go over here though, I guess. Yeah. Finding a way around here. Oh, hi, Tails. Yeah. And returning. Ow. Yeah, Eggman shoots missiles that hurt you, which is awesome. I'm gonna go right down here, actually. The right. No, I want that coin. Turning, 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 turning. There we go. Anything over here, actually? I could just be wasting insane amounts of time right now, which is completely possible. I think that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm wasting time here. That's alright. Yeah. The further into the races that you go, the more difficult that the coins become. It's almost like they are secret characters. They want to make it difficult for you. Why would they do that? Here, it's kind of just fastest to just jump around and ignore everything. There's also many different areas to go. Yeah, this one, there's a coin right up over here. There we go. And here we are back to the normal area. I think this one I might have to look it up as well, because I feel like I've got them all, but I know ding dang well I did not. Yeah, to the right. Yeah. Oh no, wait, there's one in the bottom area, actually. Want to say so. Come on, Sonic. Move. The fastest thing alive. How can you possibly be this slow when you're turning? Is there not one over here? I feel like there is. Alright. Guess I'm wrong. Okay, we got an electric shield, so that's gonna help. We're just gonna kind of just swim through here. Try to make back our time. Which I really don't think we're gonna do. I'm almost certain I mess this all up. Let's see. So that little triangle there, that has the chaos mode in it, so we're just gonna go and retry. Because, whoopsie. Yeah. That little triangle there, that is where the chaos mode is. Ah, thank you so much. This is gonna make everything so much easier for me. Thank you. I love the ice. I wish I could make it ice the entire time, just because the ice is just so great. Ah, there's another coin. Yeah, if you're, like, able to go through and get all the coins, like, your first go-around, do that to, like, help yourself not have to worry about many things. Because as you can tell with these 90-degree turns, it's not the greatest thing ever. If you maneuver it right, you can bounce yourself off of the walls so you can give yourself a little boost. It's kind of hard to do, so you kind of just gotta either know it or you don't. There's not really a way around it. Ah, the trailer rings are awesome. Let me grab that. Okay, that speed shoot is not what I want. No, wait. Hold on. Just, yes, perfect. Okay, cool. We have enough rings so we can go and get the bug through my face. Hey, we're gonna slow down here. Not that slow. Slow down here. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, cool. Awesome. That's the opposite of what I wanted. And now we're slow again. But again, it's ice, so it's not the worst thing ever. Dang it. Would you... Sonic, give me a hot flavor. Go forward. I hate 20. And this is actually one of the few ones where a 20 leads to a Chaos Emerald as well. Now, if you get a Chaos Emerald and you don't beat the first third... What are you doing, Sonic? Why? How did you go sideways in a loop-de-loop? Make it make sense, Sonic. If you get the Chaos Emerald and you don't come in first, then it says, you get Chaos Emeralds. And then the Chaos Emerald will just fall and be like, you got no Chaos Emeralds. And you're just like, wow. Thanks for doing that. Excuse me? Did the Chaos Emerald despawn? That's not supposed to happen. I don't like that. Really don't like that, actually. That's... I mean, then again, I'm not gonna win. So, like, it's alright, but it's also not a great feeling to know that if I miss it one turn, then I can just, like, miss it all the turns. But hey, at the bright side, I get to show you what it looks like when you get the Chaos Mode and then proceed to flunk. Yeah, it really is such a unique thing where you have to be good to get the stuff. No sound effect, no special stuff, just says no. Second place is just first loser. That's the mindset of Sega, I tell you what. Woo-wee! I don't know if you heard that, but the second I said hoo-wee, another firework went off. That was very concerning. I was like, no, 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 no. I use my Floridianisms very rarely. I try to pretend that I'm not Floridian. Oh yeah, well that's incorrect. I don't try to pretend I'm not Floridian. The most I say is y'all. And when people find out I'm from Florida, I'm just like, yep, from the Gator Lands. We have pet gators, the swamp puppies. Has that been there the entire time? Oh my goodness. Okay, well now I know all 5 are. Ding dang dang it. Oh. Dope. Okay. I'm going to try to focus solely on just getting all the Chaos Emeralds, because then I can focus on the little character things. Okay, we're going to stop. Stop. Stop it. Okay. Turn around, 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 turn around. Oh, I think we got it. Okay. Wheat. And right over here, we can get this one. Give. Okay, yeah, the sound effect for getting a Chaos Mode played. Okay, so I must have grabbed it the last time and just thought that I missed it. That's my bad. Also, I really don't like the loop-de-loos, because I just don't like them. And it basically comes down to that, I just don't like them. Because sometimes, even if you're going, like, head-on, you can still, like, collide with the collision of it, which is fantastic. It's awesome. I know I don't like them, but still, it is indeed a shortcut. That lets me avoid having to take right angles. Didn't hear the fireworks, I'm good so far. Awesome. Yeah, I do have a noise gate on in order to cancel, like, all the, like, murmurs and such. Oh, we're in first. We got the Chaos Emeralds. Huzzah! Also, thank you so much for being here for this entire time. I really appreciate it. And a little bit of water. There's the Chaos Emeralds. Ah, aren't they beautiful? We're just missing 2. And one of them has an animation. The other one does not. But it's behind a gate that is in a circular room. So once you run into it, you then have to very slowly turn your way around in order to exit said circular room, which is beautiful. Beautiful game design. Again, I love the soundtrack of this game. That's about it. It's a short racing game, so that's another reason why I'm just like, yes. That's about it. Sonic, come on. Eh. Move your Sonic butt. Gonna get this coin. Got it. Okay, and then I want to get 20 just so I can open up that little area. Get away from me. I'm not interested in anything you're selling. I know. Okay, great. What am I missing? Missing a coin. What coin am I missing? I feel like I'm dumb. Is it over here? No. This one's for a different path. Aha! I know what I'm doing. Even if I don't, I do. And we can go ahead and take the speed boost. Yeah, we're not gonna have ants. Sorry, that was a random quote from Ben Ferris. Yeah, the rings also reappear, which is pretty awesome. And thanks to someone, because the computers can open up other gates too. Okay, never mind. It's happened previously where computers have opened up other gates. How that happens, I'm not sure. I just kind of go with it, and I'm just like, okay, cool. Makes my life easier. Alright, let's go ahead and get this. Because we are almost done. Ah, dang it. We are almost done getting all of the little side characters. Yeah, this is Egg Robo. You know, from Sonic 3 and Knuckles? You don't remember? That's a shame. Out of the way. I just had a horrible thought appear in my head. And that thought is YouTube going to save this live stream? I want to say yes. I think for it to like be gone, I have to specifically press a button to delete it. That's what I want to say. But now I'm not sure. And that terrifies me. Did I mention that I'm really good at not being prepared? I'm a bit of a professional procrastinator. If you ask me how good I am at professionally procrastinating, I tell you, but I'll do that later. Oh! Zing! Boom! Yeah, I know, it wasn't funny. That's why I'm here. I'm here to tell dumb jokes. Dumb, inoffensive jokes. Jokes that are not political, jokes that are not offensive in any sort of way, but are still a little bit funny. At least dad joke funny. But I'm not a dad. Come on, Sonic. Dang it. As you can tell, the character races are kind of a joke. It's pretty easy to outrun them. I think the only time you have a real, like, neck-and-neck competition is if you were playing as another... if you're playing as another character, like another secret character, or as Eggman and or Dr. Eggman. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this with Flare. Wee. Okay. Okay, let me see here. Just checking to make sure that everything is fine. Oh, the gameplay is actually like really smooth. That's awesome. I'm so glad about that. Also, why Regal Ruin unlocks that one and not the other one, I don't know. I'm just checking just to make sure because I like to make sure. Okay. YouTube live streams automatically save if they're under 12 hours, depending on the live tab. Okay, awesome. So, that means before I do the final game, or once we get to like 11 p.m., I'll stop the live stream and start a new one in order for it to just like fully save, and I'll download them both and then edit them together so then it can be 12 hours. But that's assuming YouTube allows 12-hour uploads. I know I tried to upload an over 12-hour long video previously, and YouTube was very not happy about that. I was like, what the heck? But I also have uploaded an over 12-hour video, and YouTube was fine with that as well. So I'm like, what the heck? YouTube changes what they're doing. It's kind of like their thing. Also, you see that little air right there? Yeah, has a coin in it. It's gonna be a theme. Here, there's not... It's a very cramped raceway, this one is. So you kind of just gotta know where you're going and what you're doing. Like this one has 50 rings. Once you get the 50 rings, you then wait for this animation to play where it pops it out the top. Up on top. I want to ride. Anyway, and because of that, then you're kind of wasting time. I don't know why they decided to make it difficult in order to get the Chaos Emeralds here. In this race specifically. I guess because this is the last one where you get the Chaos Emeralds, so meh, I guess. That's the best explanation I could possibly give. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be focusing on the character tokens after getting the Chaos Emeralds, because the Chaos Emeralds take up the most time. I'm going to do a little skip right over here. I'm going to go ahead and activate this. Yep. Okay, this is going to launch it out. You thought I was joking. No, no, no. It plays a very slow animation. Same with this one. This one comes out right up the top. Yeah, don't miss it either. Okay, now that we have those, now to go through this normally, i.e. quickly. And then with the character tokens, they are full on dead stop, rotate, grab the coin, rotate, move forward. You know, like right over there. Yeah, it's... They don't really like you in this game. In this race specifically, they're just like, no, 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 we don't like you. We don't want you to win. We want you to suffer. I'm like, thank you, that's so sweet of you. I've only had an X want that of me as well, like, that's so special. Yeah, if you want Stockholm Syndrome, congratulations, Sonic R's your game. They try to set you up to fail. And since we have 50 rings, we can go wee. It's right on ahead. You can go to the right there if you want. I don't see a reason to. The left is a little bit faster. At least in my brain it is. And just like that, we are in first and we have gone, boom, all the Chaos Emerald, and I'm unable to see the chat. In case you're saying anything, you did not say anything. That is A-okay, but that's why I'm here. I like checking stuff. I also have water here because I'm going to be talking for 6 straight hours. I've also never recorded for 6 hours, so this is new stuff all around. I'm just going to leave this uncapped. Okay. Got that. Time for the last character token, and then the final race, and then we'll be moving on to other Game Gear games, which I know you are so excited for. It's going to be a lot of fun. Also, the fact that I've beaten these 2 games, like Sonic the Fighters and Sonic R, in about an hour, that's impressive on its own. Like, I'm impressing myself over here. Because Sonic R, to 100% that game, like, I want to say the Super Gaming Bros did a video of it, and it was like 43 minutes long. So I'm just, like, amazed. I'm like, huh. Because I guess I remember more of it than I thought I did. Okay, not to the left, but we're going to go up here, and we're going to go to the right. We also really need rings in order to get other stuff here. Yeah, it's going to say that we're going in reverse, but we're really not. Yep, there's this coin. Yeah, don't touch the water. Just do yourself a hot flavor. Don't touch the water. Right over here. We're going to go right over here. There we go. Turn around very slowly. Turn, 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 turn. Did I mention it's very slow? But hey, we did get the cute little springy sound effect. Huh, I did not expect us to be quite decent. Huh. We're not doing horrible, actually. I know I say that, and it sounds really bad and, like, negative, but it's because of, like, how slow you turn. I'm just like, It's like, in my head, I'm just, like, estimating myself to being, like, really bad. Okay, we're gonna have to go to that little right path there. The one that's where the last character token is the right path there. And we gotta stop here. Yeah, circular room. Very slowly turning. Get it. And there we go. Again, very slow. Super excited. Glad you're staying hydrated. Yes! Unlike every other streamer ever, I actually drink water, and I don't need a water goal. I know, it's amazing. Who knew it was possible? I do my best in order to drink a gallon of water a day. And that's just for myself. Like, I just heard you're supposed to drink, like, your body weight divided by 2 is, like, the ounces of water you should drink. And back when I was big, it was, like, 100 so ounces. It was, like, 120 or something. I'm like, oh, okay, so, like, a gallon. So ever since then, I've just been drinking, like, a gallon of water a day. Look at me. Look me with my brain. Bam. So good. Oh. Tails? Tails? Hey, buddy. Tails? Hey, hold on. Let me beat you. Thank you. Oof. Yes, a gallon. I know it sounds like a lot, but when you're sitting down for 8 hours a day at your desk, doing nothing, it's kind of nice to just lean over and just, like, sip a little bit of water and be like, okay, back to this task. And sometimes I have finished my gallon of water in 8.5 hours and then, like, gone home, and because I was recording, I filled it up again with more water. Also, it's a bit of a life hack, because if you don't like your job, bam, drink a lot of water so you go to the bathroom a lot. You're welcome. You might also get yelled at for going to the bathroom a lot, but that's okay. Because you're going to be like, what? You're going to stop me from going to the bathroom? Psh, I'd like to see you try. Psh, can't do it. Psh. Wait. Also, how is the game level audio? Are you able to hear the beautiful music? I hear it a little bit, but I also, like, no one tells you how unique it is in order to, like, video edit, because when I'm recording and I can hear it, and when I'm editing I can hear it, and then I upload it, and then no one tells me if they can or can't hear it, and I typically don't rewatch my own videos because I'm making videos again, so I just kind of, like, go with it. Although I have been rewatching my Rat Quest videos to, like, find, like, the best of moments, because I recently beat Rat Quest. I have not uploaded the videos, but I have them recorded. I'm going to be editing them and uploading them as soon as I, you know, stop doing stuff every day. And so I want to do theme for Your Kidneys Love You. I Can Hear It Sounds Great. Awesome, that's fantastic. Thank you so much for your participation. I very much appreciate it. because in the 13 years of doing YouTube, this is my third channel, in 13 years of doing YouTube videos / Twitch, you are like the only person that has ever responded and told me, yes, I can hear the game audio, it sounds good. So I very much appreciate it, way more than you could possibly know. Thank you so much. I have the videos of Rat Quest, and Rat Quest, it just happened to be a game that I had so much difficulty with. So each of the videos is like 2 to 3 hours long, which is not my typical. My typical videos are half an hour. So I rewatched 1 and 2 to find like the best moments to make like the best of Rat Quest / Ultimate Rat Quest. And here we have Supersonic. You can press up in order to change him back to normal Sonic if you want, but we want Supersonic because we're going to Regal Ruin. Sorry, Radiant Emerald. And so, I'm just very excited for it. And if you play as any character, you hear one song. If you play as Supersonic, you have a different song on this one. This is the only one where the song is changed. And for this one, we get Supersonic Racing. Because of course we are, because we're Supersonic and we're racing, dang it. Why wouldn't we hear the song? And the 2 gates here are both 50. And they just help you take major skips and get rid of, like, the Bibby Bobbies. So, you're gonna want to try to get the 100 rings as much as possible. With Supersonic, you typically lose rings as it goes along. I didn't miss it, that's fine. Come on now, race! Everybody Supersonic racing. Gotta keep your feet right on the ground. Can you tell I like this game a little too much? Again, it doesn't control well, but the music. The music is so good. I love it so much. In fact, like, just to hone in how much I love this music, I got like a $10 iTunes gift card back when I was 13, I want to say, something like that, somewhere in that range. And I originally wanted a Kesha album, and my mom was like, no, this is explicit content. You need to get an album that does not have explicit content. I'm like, what the heck am I gonna do? I was like, well, I guess Sonic music's good. So I looked it up, and I saw that they had the album for Sonic R, and I'm just like, yeah. So I spent my iTunes gift card on Sonic R. It was either Sonic R or Kesha. Can you tell I'm not straight? Just because you haven't picked that up yet on my 2 music interests. I'm like, huh, Kesha or Sonic R? Oh, you're saying stuff. Dang it. I keep forgetting there's a chat, and I see it move out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, oh yes, I'll read that in a second, I promise. Hey, Knuckles. Oh yeah, because we've unlocked all the different side characters, we are actually racing all of them right now, if you can't tell. Out of the way. Beep, beep, beep. Come on. Out of the way. Excuse me. Coming through. Important person coming through. You know, main character here. Main character energy to the maximum level. In the worst possible way. This one has a lot of bumpies, unfortunately, so this one isn't really a great shortcut, but I guess if it fancies your tea, then go for it, I guess. And there we go. Okay, you said words. Yikes, Emma, people must be shy or something. I'm a Sonic noob. I've never ever seen Supersonic before. That's so awesome. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Okay. Because we've gone through and gotten Supersonic and all the character modes, we got this little image here. And now, we got the beautiful song, and it's Sonic, and it says, thank you for playing. Took your time while there's no rush to answer. I appreciate that. But, I'm surprised that you're a Sonic noob. You said to click my Sonic livestream. I appreciate that a whole lot. Which is why I'm more than happy to elaborate as to all the Sonic stuff. An hour and 16 minutes, dang. And I know I took quite a bit with Sonic the Fighters. I'm very proud of myself there. Okay. That's going on. Let me go ahead and turn my PS5. We can go ahead and skedaddle and move on over Sonic Origins. And while I do that, I'm going to go to the bathroom because my kidneys love me so much they want me to go to the bathroom. But don't you go anywhere.